Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls. That's my face, everybody. That's my face with a light on and everything. Hello, everybody in chat. That's a lot of things happening in chat. Somebody's redeemed the hat wheel already. Of course it was Benna. That was kind of expected. I don't know why I'm surprised. Everybody, loads of people in chat. Benna, thank you very much for the immediate resub. Spinny, welcome back. It's been a while. DollyWhiskers, thank you for the resub. So many dance emotes. Benna, I kept the screaming to a minimum whilst I was going live, so it works out. Cantex, welcome to the chat. Makeshift, welcome to the chat. I've got a hat wheel. I'll show off the hat wheel in a second. Good looking chap, thank you very much. I put no effort into it at all. There's that good looking man. Yeah, some people have seen my lovely face before. I did a secret face reveal, and now this is what we're calling the official face reveal. I'm gonna get, whilst we're chatting and I'm sort of building up the nerve to actually play a video game, I'm going to introduce you to this thing that I'm calling the hat wheel. So let me just do this, and then we get this out. Look, everybody, it's a hat wheel. It's a real mystery.
Our Realmer is
Thank
now
you
following.
Very much for the follow, and welcome to my face reveal. I'm just revealing the functionality. I'm just revealing the functionality of the hat wheel. So what I do is I type this wonderful thing in chat and it spins. And we get a top hat. So everybody, you prepared for this? Look. I'm so happy with that as a thing that I can do. You have no idea. And the egg shape works so well with hats. And then the hat wheel goes away. And then the hat wheel is up there. The hat is there until somebody spins the hat wheel again. Greetings, Sir Poultry. Thank you for the first chat, Mr. E. I will give you a welcome command. I like that the face cam window is an egg. Yes, I tested lots of face cam windows. There was a circle, there was a hexagon, and then there was a literal chicken at one point, and I couldn't balance out the shape. It sort of lost all... It kind of lost all meaning with stuff behind it. But we are here. We are going to be playing... I'm going to click that thing to say that's done. The hat wheel will be back in about 5 minutes for anybody that has a metric ton of channel points that they want to burn through. There are several hats to choose from. We're going to be playing some Chicken Police. How's Sunny and Alfred? Yes, we officially have named the female chicken. So let me introduce you now that I have a camera, because I can do that because of the magic of technology. This is Alfred Kelly. Alfred Kelly has appeared on a number of streams previously. Like, I like to put him in the background of Dolly's cat cam. So that's Alfred Kelly, yeah. And for Christmas, we got Sunny Williams.
Look at all those chickens.
We got Sunny Williams. This chicken has now been officially named. This is Sunny Williams, Alfred's girlfriend. Sunny was suggested by Benna, and Williams is the middle name of a close friend, because Alfred Kelly is also the middle name of a close friend. But yeah, this is Sunny Williams. But that's it, everybody. Are you actually ready for video games now? I've got nothing else to show you. I've got stuff on my desk. Like, I've got this chicken too. Hi. What's the orange cat? Everyone thought Graham was Poultry Man, but in reality it was Chimken. Well, the clue is in the name. What we're going to do is we're going to switch over here, and that's going to work. This is my full... This is me. This is my arms. I'm assuming everybody can hear me and I don't have to be yelling into the microphone. So if the volume is fine, that's fine. Yeah, we have this guy. And we have a goose, but who actually likes a goose? Nobody likes a goose. Arm reveal, oh my. This is the screen where I do all of Discord. This is the screen where Discord happens. I have a dedicated screen for Discord. Oh my god, another Fruit Basket fan. I wouldn't say I was a fan, but I read the manga a long time ago. And this is a goose. We don't have any goose people on the server or any kind. I don't know any goose people via Discord or the internet. So the goose is just for fun. But yeah, that's it. This is my little area. I'm going to reveal something secret to you. This is a green screen for actual green screening, but I don't use it as a green screen. I use it as a room divider. Dolly is behind there, covered entirely in chocolate syrup. That's not true. Or is it? Who knows? No, our dirty washing's behind there, and you don't want to see that. It's just not. You weren't supposed to tell them. Yeah, Dolly's gonna. You have to watch out. Dolly's gonna burst out for a couple of frames sometime in the next 2 hours, and if you blink, you'll miss it. But yeah, no, dirty laundry is behind there. It's not a couple's gaming room. This is my official office where I do official work on a 2 daily basis in the week, and then I'm in the office the rest of the week. But yeah, this shelf behind us has got all sorts of collectibles on it. You can see some of it, and there's all sorts of stuff. But yeah, because there's pants and knickers back there, nobody can see it. Knickers, pants, underwear. Knickers isn't a very easy word to say. How is everybody? This was very nerve-wracking. I'll be fully honest. I got my introduction out of the way. I think that's the best introduction I've ever given, which is surprising because I mess the words up half the time. So why I'm suddenly not messing it up when I've got the cam on for the first time, who knows? But yeah, we're gonna play some Chicken Police, and we are only 9 followers away from 100. Might move the mic over just a bit, but looks good. The hat wheel is being spun again. The mic is staying there. It's where it always is, because my screen with the gaming is here. So, looking good, by the way. Love the beard. Thank you very much, Glove. I get a lot of compliments about the beard. But Dolly has redeemed the spin the hat wheel, so we're going to go back. We're going to go back to the game, and we're going to summon the hat wheel from the dregs of the depths of hell. And we're going to say goodbye to the top hat, and we're going to type spin in the chat. That's the top hat again. This is where I've broken the wheel and it's always top hat. No, Jester, that's different. Okay, so we're going to go Jester. And then we're going to get rid of the hat wheel. There we go. That's the Jester hat, everybody. You see? Everybody's getting it. I like that as a thing. That was just a weird thing of inspiration that I had at like 9 o'clock this morning when messing with stuff. But yeah, so what a silly egg. I am a very silly egg. We're going to clear that. It fits. DLB, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm opening a can of Coke. Other Cokes are available. Yeah, so we're going to actually play a game because that's what you're all here for, I imagine. It's not just about my face. So I need to turn off Epidemic. I need to turn up Chicken Police. And then we're back. Time to get cracking. Crack-lacking. We're going to play more Chicken Police. I'm not sure if anybody watched me play this last week. See, now I have vision. Now there's proof that I'm actually drinking. I'm here for the face leaving now. Well, fine, Cantex. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. We're going to play more Chicken Police. Chicken Police was a game I started last week. It's about chicken who are police. I had like this pre-prep thing about explaining. I tend to tell bad jokes about chickens. Oh, okay. I had all sorts of, oh my god, Chimken has a face, lol. And a hat. Is that up there? Words. Words are hard. I played Chicken Police last week. We met up with our gun-toting police friend. Let me start again. Bottom left sip, exactly. Let me start again. I am a chicken detective. A strange woman came to my chicken detective office and was like, I have a job for you. And the job involved me going to a club to meet this woman for the first time. and I had to go and get my ex-buddy cop, other chicken policeman, and he likes guns, and then we went to visit this woman in her hotel room that was a cat. And there's a whole interrogation process, and I've completely forgotten every other component of this game because the camera being new really has thrown me off. And I really do need a bottom left sip, you are correct. So, we're going to do it, everybody, and I want you to tell me in chat, as you always would, if the volume is good. I'm not going to be looking directly at the camera because that's weird. RightBigChimken. Okay, before we get going, I'm going to change my... That's a good one, Banner. And that will be... Let me just... We're going to change that now before I forget. Edit server profile. Oh my god, I've forgotten how to do it. I can't look at my server profile whilst on stream. Dolly, if you could change my server profile nickname to RightBigChimken. I'm going to write it down just so I don't forget. RightBigChimken. That's it. That's it, everybody. We're actually going to play now. We're going to go. The microphone's in a slightly different place, but I think it was cause... Yeah, so that's fine. But this is my face. I hope everybody has a nice time. I won't be looking directly at the camera, but I will be looking at you when I am reading chat. Continue. And drinking my drink. Was I done here? I think I was done.
Seriously, how did you find me? Not even my boss knows where I live.
Although I didn't include Ibn in my little private mission, some of his resources were still available to me.
Yeah, let me guess. There's someone at the station working for him.
Someone? You're so cute when you're playing
Thank you,
naive.
Dolly.
Have you ever had dealings with the police?
Not in this city.
And otherwise?
Does it really matter, Mr. Featherland?
Maybe it does.
Everyone
More
in the
than a
TLB.
little.
That's not nerve-wracking at all.
I'm afraid you'll have to unravel that thread yourself.
Hi, TLB's house.
But you will find nothing but a dead end.
Do you have a light, Natasha?
I'm sorry. I've never smoked.
Really?
Hi, Leek. Thank you
That's
very much for the
uncommon
sub.
in your line of work.
It was uncommon in all my previous lines of work, too. But I promise the next time we meet, I'll bring you a box of matches.
I might take you up on that.
No trouble at all.
Ask function. I thought I had done all this, but we'll find out.
Why did you name it the Tsar Club when you took over? It was the Millions before.
Maybe you can guess my origins from my name and my accent. I come from the eastern Tsardom of Stavonia. We are quite respectful of our leaders.
Do you feel that's not the case here in Clawville?
Here? No. Absolutely not, Mr. Featherland. Many here don't even know the name of their king. To them, he's only the Fox King. It's quite disrespectful and rude.
There's some truth to that.
Thank you, Leek.
Where I'm from, we choose our leaders ourselves, and whatever they do later, we proudly stand by our decision.
So that's why the name, in respect to your country.
Don't take me for so sentimental. It's only partly the reason. We lived there until I was 14. Then we had to flee. It doesn't matter why. In the end, I was the only one who made it to Clawville. So the name isn't because of nostalgia or respect. More like a reminder.
So, Deborah Banez was the receptionist that came to my office to bring me here. Ibn is a mafia boss. Natasha is this cat lady, obviously. Marty McChicken is my partner. I can't remember who Olivia Blackwig is. Olivia Blackwig is a receptionist.
So, why Deborah?
I could not seek you out in person. It was risky even to send Debbie.
It's too late now. Mr. Wessler is aware of my little investigation.
I'm sorry I got her mixed up in this. She's a lovely girl.
She looked like one. May I be brash?
It's New Year's Eve. Everything goes tonight.
Ibn, do you love him?
In my own way? Yes, I do.
Whatever that means.
You can't understand this, Sonny. There are women who can't actually love. Not like they're supposed to. But that doesn't mean they don't love however they can.
That's not a real answer, is it?
If you only accept yes or no, then yes, I love him.
Aw.
So this message...
I'm sorry I had to upset you, Sonny, but if I didn't take that step, would we be talking here right now?
Well, probably I'd be dead drunk and counting sheepmen in my dreams.
I'm good for you, you see?
Yeah, you're a real angel.
Would a cat eat a chicken? I feel like
Why
a cat
just
would eat
me?
a chicken, right?
What's wrong with my partner?
Nothing in the world. I just like to be discreet. I wanted to talk to you in private
Probably,
because
yeah.
of Molly.
Thank you for your discretion. It means a lot.
Don't mention it.
Molly is Featherland's wife, who this woman lured me here by using her name because the wife has now left me with my child, my chicken child.
So, who's this Olivia bird?
I know well what you're curious about. You want to know if she's sleeping with Ibn.
The thought may have crossed my mind.
You men. But guess what? Maybe she does.
You don't care?
As long as he loves me, I don't.
Well, that's your business. What do you know about her?
She's not the one threatening me. You can be sure of that. I know that was your next thought. The lovesick assistant is jealous of the boss's girlfriend and wants to flick her out of the picture.
No, not TRB.
It would even
Time Lord,
stand
welcome
up,
to the
but
chat.
Olivia doesn't have feelings. If she let Ibn sleep with her, it's because she does what he says, nothing more.
That was so honest and raw, I'm inclined to believe it. Do you have a light?
I'm sorry.
Really?
We've been here. We've done all this.
This woman's aware of her charm, and she knows how to use it. A rare and dangerous combination.
I love the aesthetic that her eyes are green. I'm just gonna say that. 2 people. That's a sexy chicken and cat. I particularly like the hands. You know what I mean when I say stock photos? They're all stood there going like really emotively, sort of like waving their hands up and down. Lots of general information. She came from the... Yeah, we just heard this. I don't know why I'm reading this now. Olivia. Yeah, that's the receptionist, Olivia Blackwig. Codex. This is all supplementary. I assume I'm going to use this book later on to sort of like resolve the puzzle of the art style. It is a beautiful... It's beautiful. This game, when I played it last week, if you're here from my first VOD, I applaud you. Because I said basically nothing for 2 hours. Because look at it. It's just... It's pretty. That's a naked cat
This woman's aware of her charm, and she knows how to use it. A rare and dangerous combination.
And then you do...
So this is where the magic happens, right? The big transformation.
Every woman needs a
See, the
little
stock hands.
magic. And every man needs some illusion.
You're right there, Angel.
I guess I'm probably done here. I've covered everything. I'm aware of the job that I'm doing now, and somebody's threatening her. They're writing whore everywhere. And it's not the mafia boss or his assistant.
Well,
Weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car?
I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something happened to you.
You thought Natasha had eaten me alive, huh?
Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
I'm too old for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predators to me.
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you.
Oh.
I think I'm done in here as well. I spoke to... This is like a rival detective.
So, have you talked to Natasha?
I have.
In fact, yes. She was, kind of mysterious.
I bet she was. You know, I've never abandoned a case before. Not voluntarily, anyway. But that woman...
You're, too old for this shit, huh?
As you say, pal.
That's exactly how I felt, too.
Before you leave, take this and examine it closely.
What is it?
The reason I've decided all of this is not worth it for me.
Wow, that sounds encouraging.
Take care of yourselves, guys. This case, maybe it goes deeper than you'd think.
Oh, that makes my feathers stand on end.
Ah, old croakers. You're safe while I'm here.
I love the scowling chicken.
Okay, I didn't say anything.
I love the fact that the chicken scowls. I'm not entirely sure what...
Come to daddy, darling. We stepped into it, didn't we?
Like, what did he give me? I got that off the bar. That was all in my thing. What's...
We stepped into it.
I guess maybe it'll happen story, like, naturally.
Of all that's furry, what kind of a list is this?
Exactly. I have no idea, but I don't even want to find out.
Murder
Those
victims.
names, all top dogs. Maybe they play cards together.
Sure, that's very likely. Anyway, I pried this list out of a dead man's hand. Somebody dropped him outside the forest, a few miles from the Wessler residence.
I should have known she was keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets? She's the secret herself.
Thanks, Filmar. This could be important.
Don't thank me. Maybe I've just signed your death warrant.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, shut up, Marty.
Calling booze darling, it's kind of weird, don't you think?
Says someone who calls his gun collection his harem.
Touche.
Harem.
I'll shut it.
Good birdie.
I feel like I need to go back through all of this because I'm not sure. I've got a new location to go to. Only recognized a few names on the list. Film was shoved into my hand, but all of them belong to respective elite of the respected elite of Clawville. It could be a wedding roster, but I doubt that's the case. Yeah, somebody's writing whore in big red letters for the cat lady. I think I'm done here, but let's do a quick
Hey, Big
review.
Nose. Where did Mr. Wessler go?
Oh yeah, subtle animal
Unfortunately,
racism.
I don't know, Big Face, but I wouldn't tell you even if I did. Really?
Say, did anyone ever tell you that you're an irritating piece of sh...
Jesus.
Anything else, dear sirs? That girl is looking at me.
She's just looking at anyone whose glass is empty, Marty. That's all.
No, Sonny. She was staring at me, like, hard. Now, I saw it.
Marty, you're imagining things. Oh, wait a second.
You see that, right? She's looking right at us with those big, black, weird squirrel eyes.
Okay, Marty, don't panic. And just look elsewhere
The
and
eyes.
walk away slowly.
Creepy little squirrel girl.
What? What? How is this a squirrel? What are the ears at squirrels don't have ears like that, do they? I need is Avi here? I need animal advice.
Ah, this is the life, huh? What's this guy do? Real estate? Mob accountant? Or is he a movie star?
He looks like a coat hanger to me.
That...
I try.
Yeah, they're all very subtly animal racist. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Fox fella.
Remember that old...
How
Yeah, we've done all this.
as
I don't
you
think that's. I don't. I can speak to the henchman.
Excuse me, pal. My name is Santino Featherland.
Depends on the species of squirrels. Okay.
Gabriel, what do you want? Chickens.
Do you happen to know where Mr. Wessler went?
Do you take me for a fool? Get out of here while I'm in a good mood, birds.
Okay. Thanks, big boy.
Oh, we're hissing now. This is the receptionist, Olivia.
Oh, it's you. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Look, we really don't want to dig into your personal life, but
But what exactly is my relationship with Mr. Wessler? And how close am I to him?
Yep, that
you
is a
don't beat around the bush, ma'am.
Dolly. You can trust
Well,
that link,
actually, I
everybody.
remember.
I don't have time to chit-chat, Mr. Featherland. So yes, I'm not one to beat around the bush. And no, I'm not sleeping with Mr. Wessler.
Well, thanks for the quick and straight answer.
Anything else?
Oh, we've unlocked more conversations with her. I thought I was done down here. I thought it was just a case of leaving. Okay.
Do you come here often, Olivia?
No, not really.
Well, okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. You know, Ibn's not as ferocious as you'd think. On the contrary, he's become very different recently.
I heard. Don't you find that weird? A sudden change of heart?
Sometimes an animal just has enough. Fed up and wants a change. I deeply respect that.
Well, thank you for your honesty, ma'am. What's your relationship with Miss Natasha Katsenko?
We've talked a bit, that's all.
There's no tension between you? You know, the pretty secretary.
Well, thank you for your compliment, Mr. Featherland. No, no tension. Natasha's an intelligent woman. I respect her.
Is that mutual?
That I can't tell.
If I'm not mistaken, Natasha has a weekend house in Flowerville.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you tell me anything about it?
I've never been there. Allegedly, it's beautiful. Elegant and luxurious. Just like Natasha herself.
Okay. Goat person isn't clickable. Llama person isn't clickable. Fox
Remember
fella.
that other
Oh, we did this. I think it's time to leave and get on with the story for everybody who was not here last week, because we did all this last week. Watch the VOD. It's on my YouTube channel. Go. Maybe stay for this. The weekend house.
Well, if there's one thing I'd learned during 20 years of detective work, it's that if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should
The
bring
thing
an
that
army
creeps
for
me out about
backup.
this game is the
One time,
forward
me and
view
Marty
of the
were
chickens.
stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered. And yet here we were again, about to step alone into something hauntingly familiar. Only one tactic remained, as the old dogs say. Balls to the wall.
This place gives me the creeps.
I
Oh,
wouldn't
there's the
say
wa-
I like it either.
Let's take a look around before we go inside.
Textbook.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
Shut up, Marty.
Ominous. A shoe!
Damn.
It's not a good sign.
Maybe she just lost it when she hurried into the house.
Yeah, right.
Do you think it belongs to Natasha?
No idea. Do you think I measured her feet when I was in her room?
Not sure I want to know, but I wouldn't be surprised. Should we take...
Hell no. I'll buy you one if you want. This is police business.
Do you mean the real cops? Do you think...
I'm almost certain. My crest is tingling.
Damn it. Well, thank God I have a weapon on me, or two.
What part
When
of...
do you
Is
not
this the
have one?
crest on a
Fair
chicken?
point.
Leak? Are you okay? That's a very ominous way of saying Chim in the chat. Am I framing? No. Oh!
Psycho Leak gifted a tier 1 sub
Okay.
to Dagrin. Psycho Leak gifted a tier 1
That's
sub to Siri
very
Crown.
generous of you, Leak. Thank you very much. I was not expecting that. Let's give it a second.
Psycho Leak gifted a tier 1 sub to Is Arielma. Psycho Leak gifted a tier 1 sub to Mr_Wizard.
Can't really do it. I can't really play any more of the game until it's finished reading. Thank you very much, Leak. That's really
gifted a tier 1
appreciated.
sub to UserPoffWolf7.
I don't know who UserBoffWorld7 is.
Psycho Leak gifted a tier 1 sub to Pleskavika 564.
I feel like I need like a thing to do
Psycho
on
Leak
camera
gifted
now.
a tier 1 sub to Hobo8 Mytaco.
Hobo ate my taco.
Psycho Leak gifted a tier 1 sub to Glyvatwa.
Glyvatwa. I think that's Glaive TW.
Psycho Leak gifted a tier 1 sub to Hell.
We're almost there, everybody.
Psycho Leak gifted a tier 1 sub to Flynn Props.
Is that it? Are we done? Thank you very much, Leak. I really super appreciate that. If anything, that is probably my Time Lord with the bits. Thank you very much, both of you. If anything, that's my cash sorted for the Minecraft server next month. I got my December payout after doing that 12-hour stream in over Christmas, and I immediately spent it all on hot sauces because I'm going to do my air fryer stream soon. Ridiculous hot sauces. I posted a link in the chat in Discord. Yes, thank you very much, Leak. I appreciate that. That's far too generous. And I don't really know what to say in these situations. I'll rub my beard for you. There we go. Not in a sexual way, because that would be weird. Sky, welcome to the chat, I think, because I've kind of lost track. How's it going, Sky? We looked at the shoe. This is my car trunk.
Chicken police, hands up.
Marty, that's enough.
Chicken police.
It's just going to
Marty,
repeat the
that's
same thing over and over again. I feel like there should be... They were like, let's inspect outside. But there's literally a shoe and some big red letters saying
This is the
whore.
word. What can I say? The message is loud and clear.
Yeah, what matters is who is it for and what does it mean?
I can't misunderstand that if I wanted to.
We'll see.
Wait a second, did that bimbo put a spell on you? As you used to say, don't let it cloud your objective judgment, Boss Bird.
Watch who you're talking
It's
to,
the bit
boy.
that's done it for Leak. I would have shown my face more often if that was the case. Gotta keep Leak happy. Also, Leak is now the top gifter on the stream. That's all that they wanted. Just top gifted subs. I know your game, Leak. Entrance.
Marty, before we enter, did you bring Big Bertha?
Of course. She's in the trunk.
It's time to get Her Majesty out.
We might be
That's
about to
what I
enter
like to
a
hear.
point and click shooting area. Come on, get Big Bertha out.
Let's go.
Hello,
I'm
my
concerned
beauty.
the gun mechanics
Just
in this
don't
game are
point
a
it
bit
at
weird.
me.
Aw, scared? Take it easy. I swore I'm not gonna shoot you again.
Very gallant of you, partner.
What, are you still pissed at me? I'm happy to remind you why you got shot the first time.
I get it. Just shut the fuck up already.
A swear word. Do we take ammo? No. Also, now that I'm on cam, you get to see how much I fidget in real life, because it's a lot.
It's the nothing.
What was that?
Forget it. Just an old quote from a movie. It means it's fucking dark in here.
Flashlight.
I didn't bring one.
Me neither. What a pair of fucking professionals.
Why are they just
Yep.
suddenly
But
swearing
you do
so
have a
much?
shotgun with you.
We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
Is that from an old movie?
No, it's an original.
Figures.
Cutscene? Cutscene. Deborah, no! That's Deborah. That was the woman that came and got
She
me
was
to...
lying on the floor as if she was sleeping. She looked peaceful, almost. The large pool of blood ruined the picture. Poor, delicate Deborah. Maybe you were too pure and innocent for this city, but in the end, its filth pulled you under. You know, no animal can swim in high heels.
Wild gods. Fuck, even.
Yeah, it's her, Deborah, the girl who came to my office.
I figured, but what the hell happened? Was it Natasha? Is this what you wanted us to see?
No. I mean, I don't think so, Marty. She seemed very attached to the girl, and I believed her. Furthermore, she has no motive to kill her. Natasha meant some object. Something maybe the killer wanted, too. And the poor girl was trying to protect it.
That
Did
is
she
very
seem
true.
that kind of girl?
She risked a lot simply by coming to see me. She would have done it for her mistress.
So last week they kept saying like what the cluck and stuff like that, and now they're just dropping F-bombs left, right and center. Maybe what the cluck is like a sensory thing that people in this universe do, and they actually all know human swear words anyway. But kind of just ruins the... Strange, very strange. What else did they say? I wrote it down. What the cluck and my feathery gods. People have died, it's no time for puns. Yeah.
Why is she naked? Was it sexual? I mean, there's no sign of struggle. She seems untouched. Maybe she knew her assailant. Was it lover?
This looks premeditated. So far, the messages have appeared in weird places, but this is a new level. It's no longer just about empty threats.
Well, maybe Natasha's on her way here right now.
I just love the hand movements.
She was already here and something happened to her, too. Kidnapped, or worse.
Those are possibilities, but we can't wait. We don't have time for guessing. Search the house. Search everything. The room's not trashed. Whoever did this wasn't looking for the same thing we are.
Or they knew exactly where to find it. Wait, what are we looking for exactly?
I have no idea, but it's something important. Things like that have a way of getting noticed when you come across them.
Amen to that.
Is it going to be in color because the rest of the game is in black and white? That'll be the important thing that you find, right? A dead body! There's blood and everything. Why is she covered in jam?
The message. Here, too.
Yes, but this isn't about Deborah, and wasn't meant for her.
It was meant for Natasha.
Obviously.
What have we gotten ourselves into, Sonny?
I don't know, Marty, but let's get ourselves out of it as soon as possible.
Where around can I look? Nice light fitting. I like the light fitting a lot. Weird photo. Weird painting. Ah! I thought it was ketchup, not jam. Poor Debbie. I mean, that's kind of a... Has anybody in chat got a secret passion for photoshopping pets onto, like, human bodies? Because this game is ticking so many boxes for me. There was a picture in my office at work for literal months because nobody noticed it, where there's that famous painting of the married couple with a pitchfork. Yeah, everybody with me? I photoshopped our cat's heads onto that painting and put it in one of the frames at work, and it took them like 12 months to realize that I'd done it. Okay, the human animals were fine until now. Baby with cat head is just wrong. American Gothic, yeah, I photoshopped our cats' heads onto their bodies and stuck them in a frame at work, and it took them about 12 months to realize that I'd done it. So it was there just to, like, clients were seeing it. Yeah, good times. I quite like this isn't that bad, is it? The human animal, the baby with the cat head is just wrong.
This must be Natasha's family.
Wealthy.
Do you think she's from the Stavonian Tsar's family?
Oh, nobody could have survived that massacre. but I'm sure this family was also close to the fire.
What is she doing here anyway? What, an alias? Keeping secrets, and now this case? Do you think it's all connected somehow?
Let's not draw hasty conclusions, Marty. It's an exceptionally beautiful piece. What does it depict, I wonder?
I have no idea, Sonny. It's so art.
Sonny?
I'm scared to have an opinion.
Why did he say Sonny instead of Sunny? Art's subjective anyway, right? Strange sculpture.
Damn.
Secret
just like in
lever.
the adventure books. Rich animals are all insane.
You have a point.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Oh, you can't be serious. Is this some kind of...
Yeah, it's a riddle, Marty.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why use something as simple as this when a 4-digit number is almost impossible?
An idle whim, or the riddle has a meaning.
Maybe.
What are they talking about? We've
4
not seen the
animals
room.
into 4 places. What does it represent?
What are they?
Think,
Where are they
Marty.
getting this
Where
from?
did we see 4 animals holding something in their hands?
It was the cats, right? But where are they getting that? I don't understand where they got that conclusion from. 4 animals. No, that's 5 animals holding a baby.
Look at those clothes. Could it be a military family?
Maybe. Or Stavonian fashion.
Your intuition always astounds me, Marty. What would I do without you?
And there you go.
I mean, that's not the same thing, is it? It's 4 animals holding a baby, and maybe that's Natasha, but I don't get where that weird... I'm not sure if I was meant to find... Oh! It turned the fire off. Oh, okay. So these click, and it can be... Ah, okay. Exit, phone...
We should call the department. And not...
Do you still remember the number? I haven't called my own workplace in years.
I think the
Creepy.
grayscale of this game really
Of course
adds
I
to it.
remember.
Yeah, it does.
555-111.
Is it? Since when?
Since they invented the telephone.
Yeah, of course. No, I knew that. I was just testing you.
Yeah, right.
555-111. But I'm not going to do that yet, because what's probably a bad idea is calling the police department before I try to break into a safe. Clue? I mean... the Bobcat is mate. Yeah, we knew that. I'm not sure if I'm being needlessly dumb. I'm just testing a theory. No. I wondered if it would alter and it was a case of just picking it, but I don't think we've seen the answer to this unless I'm being completely deaf, dumb, and...
Nice.
Yeah, it really is.
Weird painting. I don't get art like this. I will go on record and say I just don't. Like, as much as that's obviously not in color and I can't tell exactly what the colors are meant to be. It's sort of implied in black and white, but I don't get art like that. What's more concerning is that whatever that piece of furniture is there, it seems to be partially outside the window. Weird. Maybe I do need to call the police. 555-111. Other paintings? There's other paintings in the room, but they're not editable, and I don't. There's not. I've not. They were like, where have we seen that before? I don't think we've seen that before. The only thing that jumps to mind is that there is a bird. No, I was going to say there's a bird like da 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 da, da, and there isn't at all, because unless there was a clue about this in her room. Can I go back to her room? No, I can go to two places.
Molly, my ex-wife.
I don't think that's it, is it? No. It's that one in the middle. A rhino. Oh, no, that's not. This is really bothering me, like I've seen it and I'm completely missing the point. Especially if I call the police, am I going to be able to come back here? That's useful. There's a button that literally tells me all of the hot places. So if I go in here, phone. Yeah, there's actually very little in this room.
I really.
Well, it's a little.
What you told? Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, we've heard of it. The sheep, tiger, wolf, lion, eagle, dog of some kind, and bird. I almost thought the patrons of the bar, but why would you make the password for your safe the patrons of a bar that you own? Was that weird statue one of the animals? No, it's just like a bird woman. There's nothing else here. Unless there's something literally on here that I'm straight up missing, like a latch or...
Nice.
It's just literally...
Yeah.
Do I have an eyeball here? No.
We can't take it with us, but remember what you've seen.
Yes, sir, Boss Bird, sir.
No. Let's call the cops. Okay.
Bravo PD, how can I help you?
I found a corpse. A woman. She's dead. Cold. The address is Rochester Street, 37, Flowerville.
Zexo is now following.
Would you repeat that?
Rochester Street, 37. Write it down and hurry up for the sake of the wild ones. Hurry, hurry.
Cozy Zozexo, thank you for the follow. I hope you are here, and I hope you're having a brilliant day. We are playing Chicken Police, and we've just found a corpse. And thank you for the first time chat. We do this on this channel. We go bot, and then we do that. Very exciting.
Like a pro.
Yep, like I've done it before.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
How can you forget a case like that? How many times have you seen a three-headed monkey in your life?
I have a memory of a chicken, you know?
That's for sure. Now let's get the hell out of here.
That safe is going to plague my nightmares. Yeah, I'd much prefer if it was... I'd much prefer if it was digits, because you could at least sit here for the next 45 minutes and bodge a 4-digit number. No, let's go. I don't think I've seen the... I don't think I've seen the solution to it. The hop dog.
Ooh, a nice cup of coffee a la Zip, huh?
We're not here for the coffee, Marty. Zip always knows more than what he lets on. It'd be worth interrogating the old trash panda.
If he forgave us for wrecking his joint last time.
He'll never forgive us, Marty, but we helped him out of trouble so many times, he's not gonna have any choice.
I hope you're right, old bird.
It's a fly creature. Probably shouldn't say... I probably shouldn't say fly creature, but look, a fly creature. Fly guy. That's the polite way of putting it. That's the politically correct way of putting it.
This quiet. You know, I understand why Zip escaped here when he got out of his shady dealings.
It's not possible to get all the way out, Marty.
What? So, you also stay a cop even after retirement?
Every cop stays a cop. It burns itself into you.
Oh, neat.
That's good to know.
That's
So
all your
am I
twin
gonna
came
stay
to
a
follow,
cop
hee hee?
forever?
Sorry, Marty.
Well, that's that. Everything all right, old man?
If there's something we can do for you, just say so, okay?
Well, all right.
It kind of creeps me out that in this world of giant chickens and dogs and human people, that insects are also people.
Hey, old man. Everything all right? Any trouble?
Still nothing.
We don't serve bugs here?
Of all that's furry.
Is this still a thing?
The situation's getting even worse, Marty. Have you heard how the young mothers of the Cobbler District are forced to make a living?
I have no idea what goes on in the hive, Sonny. I don't think I want to know. But you're still gonna tell me, right?
Prostitution is the lesser evil. What's worse is that some folks have to sell their kids when they're still larvae.
Wait, what? Why?
They pay a hefty sum for each of them downtown. They sell them as
What?
gourmet food in the most expensive restaurants.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
We made this city, Marty. Clawville didn't do this to itself. Don't ever forget that.
What? In a world where I don't In a world where there are giant chickens and people who you could also consider all types of food, why do the bugs have their children sold to restaurants? Because the other one would be cannibalism, but in that logic, that's weird, right?
This makes the bile rise in
super
my
weird.
waddle.
Yeah, me too.
The bile rised in the waddle. That's super weird. The God of Pancakes, Olkar, the city. We clicked on the hive.
The hive. City of insects. More like a ghetto.
I hope we never investigate there again.
We won't, Marty. This is our last job.
Don't say that, boss.
No matter how big the city is, Marty, I feel more and more like I'm living in prison.
Hey, it's not too late to skip off, boss. You only have 121 days left, right?
120. Then, retirement.
So, what's keeping you?
I don't know. I could have left even earlier. But
Have
the
fun,
city
Luke. Thank you for
won't
the gifted
let me
subs.
go.
You're afraid of change, huh?
Everyone's afraid of change on a certain level. But no, that's not what I'm talking about. The city just keeps pulling me back. If it wasn't for this case,
Ziggy, welcome to the
I could have
chat.
drunk myself to death.
Even the
1
afterlife
second.
is better
We'll
than
just get through
Clawville.
this and then we'll change the hat.
Sometimes I think that.
I think you're beyond help, boss.
Old car.
Could this wreck belong to Zip?
Well, it's a wreck just like him, so I guess it could.
And then there was the sign, and then we're going in, I think. Yeah. 1 sec. Oh, that's it. It literally just shows you the God of Pancakes. Hop dog!
Praise be unto you.
I
O
love
great
the hands
beyond
so
God.
much.
Hallowed be thy name, and thy pancakes.
Amen.
Hat wheel. We're going to spin the hat wheel for Ziggy Z. Are you ready, Ziggy Z? This is amazing functionality that I've built into my OBS. We summon the hat wheel. When I click outside of that game, the sound stops, so ignore that. So wait, some animals eat the young insect people, but wouldn't the predators also eat like chicken babies? Yes, that's the big question mark here, Sky. This game just got super weird and dark. Cozy Zoe, this game now has me invested, lol. I hope you enjoy the rest of my stream. I'm very confused. We're going to spin the hat wheel. Spin the hat wheel. What is it going to be? Trilby. I will promise not say milady. Trilby. There we go. Oh, that's almost on brand for the game, right? There we I love the hat wheel so much, everybody. I came up with that this afternoon, and it's so perfect on top of the egg size. Perfect for that one. That is delightful. Look at it. It's so good on the egg. I've lost my... There we go. I love that the cam checker. Yeah, that was... Yeah, I have had such a good... I have had a little bit of fun setting up the webcam.
Ah, jeez, boys. Out of 2,000 joints in the city, had to end up here, huh?
Hello to you too, Zip. How's it hanging?
I had no problems until now.
Ah, don't be such a drama queen.
Look
We
at
just
the
want to ask
fingernails.
you a couple of questions, then we're out of here.
And we won't even trash your place this time. What do you say?
I say let's get it over with very, very quickly, chickens.
Relax, pal. We'll be as fast as a hummingbird.
I'm not your pal, and you're as far from a hummingbird as I'm from a polar bear.
Oh, come on, Zip. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Seagull. Trash it. Thank you for making his dinner. Very good point. Fly with me, baby. Aston Mavis, the new star of rock and roll.
This is what they call music these days?
Ha! You're croaking like some old bitter crow, Sonny. This is called rock and roll.
It's gonna
and
be trouble,
roll.
I'm telling you. Things like this make the world go crazy, and we have enough crazy already.
We need a little global insanity every few decades, Sonny. Better a fashion explosion than a real one, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm losing my mind. They can't fly with hands, and they don't have wings. Seagulls look sus. Shady figures at Coconut Cauldron. Not all cops are pigs. Have you been with a predator before? Shadow of Doubt. My city is on fire. Are these references, or am I just not getting it? For a handful of feathers. Not all cops are pigs. Like. Hey. No. If I walk. Oh, it only stays on if you're on the jukebox, so that's probably like a puzzle, right? I need to press that and something's gonna pop out. Yeah, Seagull does look sus. What's he writing? Doodles, the king. Says fuck the king. Juji, welcome to the chat. This is my face. The hat is optional. It's not real, can you tell? A bit big if it was real, right? I need to... There's so much happening in this screen alone. It's relevant to the lore now. It's a beautiful face. Thank you very much for saying so. Everybody has been very complimentary about my face and my beard. I will have a grass dog savannah style. Okay, grass dog savannah style. The seagull man is defo shifty. What have we got in here? Almost ham and tomato toasted sandwich with synthetic meat. Okay, because yeah, ham would be a pig, right? It's all going to be synthetic. Quasi meat and cheese. All but bacon and chocolate toasted sandwich with synthetic meat. All for foul pancakes. Pancakes with hemp seed, chocolate, and black onions. Touche souffle. Peanut souffle with synthetic meat. Smelling souffle. Savannah style hot dog with 5 kinds of grass. I mean, the level of detail in this game is... He has the best beard. Thank you for saying so. Everybody about the beard. What kind of eggs? Where am I reading the eggs? Supersized hot dog with synthetic sausage. Oh yeah! Souffle, pancakes, all egg-based. That's concerning, isn't it? Every type mixed into one. Veggie burger with diddly squat and sour root salad. Supersized burger with 12 types of algae. Normal sized hot dog with 4 kinds of synthetic meat. Zips coffee. I trimmed it myself. Yeah. Menu done. What else is happening? Cold coffee.
I used to think a lot about what makes Zip's coffee so unique.
And?
I decided I didn't want to know.
I totally understand you, Sonny. We all need a little mystery in our lives.
I swear he said Sonny at
that.
the beginning, and
I was
now he's saying
afraid if
Sonny.
I knew what was in it, I'd never want to drink it again.
Oh, I see. That's a good point.
What insight?
Fuck the king. Where all the colours
Well,
gone?
that's a good question, pal.
That's a joke because it's a black and white video game, everybody. Hooray! Wait, what kind of milk do they use in tea and coffee? We're asking very difficult questions in chat today. Zip is here. Or to somewhere. Let's talk to the shifty seagull.
Damn it, what's the scribbler doing here?
Sniffing some juicy story?
Oh, he's
I think I saw him a great big left hook.
What did he do this
news
time?
agent isn't the right word.
Nothing.
Reporter.
Just since I first met him, I wanted to punch him in the face.
I can understand that.
Timothy.
Hello,
of course
Timothy.
Of course it's called
Scribblers
Timothy.
Don't celebrate
Of
New
course it's
Year's.
called Timothy.
Hello, boys. What a pleasure to see you. Answering your question, no, not really. Not me, anyway. I'm always where the story is.
Mm-hmm. And where's the story now? I can't see it anywhere.
It just stepped through the door, pal.
Oh, you mean us? Well, I think I'll have to disappoint you.
The chicken police are back together? I can't let
Oh
that
my
go
God.
without an ink stain, am I right?
No, Timmy, you
Sorry.
can. We're not working. We're just having a little fun, that's all.
I'm not buying that, boys.
You'll have to, Tim.
We'll see about that.
I'm just gonna mute myself 1 second. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen a streamer sneeze. So this cough that I seem to develop every time I go live, I hope it's okay. Because I don't know what people are doing with their coughs and sneezes. Maybe turn the camera off. No, you're probably right. It's probably anxiety-wise. But the camera helps you tell that I'm still here and not dead. Let's try that again.
Is that rag you work for still around, Tim?
You mean the most read and highest-ranking newspaper of the city, the Clawville Chronicle?
Oh, yeah, that's what it's called.
I see that you still have your famous sense of humor, Sonny. Such a joy.
Yeah, I do.
So, out with it. Stop winding me up. I'm almost consumed by all this excitement.
We've just come from the Tsar Club, Zip. Who do you think we met?
If I can guess one, I'd say, was it His Majesty Hobart Ibn Wessler, the Rat Prime himself?
That on, pal.
What a surprise. So, what do you want to know? Just because I don't know anything.
Of course you don't. Just a couple questions.
Go on, boys. Hurry up, will you?
Oh, we can speak to, no, it's not an interrogation. We're speaking to him. Strange list of names, a frightened cat, Zip H. Murphy.
Look what we found, Zip.
Furry hell. Who'd you beat to death for that?
Beat to death? Who do you think we are? We simply confiscated it.
You sneaky broilers. I'll give you $50 for it.
Don't make me laugh. It's worth 3 times that.
Oh, come on, give me a break.
Tough luck, Trash Panda.
I mean, even in this context, Trash Pandas are still a bit racist.
We also ran into Filmar.
Filmar? Who's that?
A grumpy old raggedy-ass hawk. His manners are even worse than mine. Ring a bell?
You mean Marlowe?
Was Marlowe. Now he goes by Filmar Lowe.
Oh, I see. So that means he's still alive? I'm almost not surprised. The old guy has a reputation of being indestructible, huh?
He is. And he gave us something that could mean something.
Strange list of names.
Look at this, Zip.
Holy crap, what's this? The guest list at a king's birthday party?
Hey, that's not even a bad guess.
What do you make of it?
This piece of paper's from so high up where I've never been myself, boys, so don't ask me.
We spoke to Natasha. She's scared.
Well, it's not good life insurance to be the girl of the most powerful gangster in the city.
It's not about that. Someone's been writing offensive messages to her. She feels threatened.
I only know that every second husband in the city wants to have her, and every second wife wants to wring her neck because of that. Nothing else.
Thanks, Zip, but we're not any further ahead.
But not further back, right?
You didn't get any younger, pal.
You're telling me? You look like you haven't had a good night's sleep since forever.
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in my life.
You will when the big sleep comes.
And what are your plans? Dying behind the bar?
Of course. You got a better idea?
A couple, yeah. But somehow this suits you.
You know what? Your mother's a goat.
Does anybody else feel like they've never had a good sleep in their life? Dolly, do you feel like you've ever had a good sleep in your life? We're done with the questions. I am... Mood. Lol, nope. It's been a long time for me.
Do you remember that time when Zip made you wash dishes all night?
Do I remember? I'll never forget it. My feathers smelled of soap for a week.
At least you've learned your lesson. Never leave home without your wallet.
because your partner won't help you out. But hey, wasn't it you who went out to buy a pack of smokes without your wallet tonight?
Well, that's different.
Yeah, right.
I like the attitude they have between each other. But I don't really get why I'm here.
So, how about you tell me what you're really doing here?
Not a chance, Timbo. The truth is, we're already leaving.
Sorry, pal. Maybe next time.
Oh, the list, right? I still feel... like there's got to be some trick to this as well, because why else is this here? Because the music doesn't play when you're off the screen. Or maybe that's literally just the soundtrack to the game. Having said that, that would also make sense, wouldn't it? Cold copy, doodles, zip, menu, door. Yeah, we've done everything. Some of the song names reference animals. For a handful of feathers, dead fly tell no tales, get a bite of me baby, the city on fire, shadow of a doubt, not all cops are pigs. There's none of the animals that were on the safe, if that's what you're sort of getting at. I'm wondering if it's and that would be a really weird stretch, wouldn't it? The safe could be entirely like an Easter egg. It could have nothing to do with it, and they might not want you to find anything, and it was just shocking. But I don't know. I don't even know whether or not I can go back there. I don't even know if I can exit this room. Oh, there we go. And we did everything out here. So is he...
Hey, old man. Everything all right? Any trouble?
I really don't want to...
nothing.
I'm concerned about when I eventually hear the fly people speak, because I don't have a good feeling about that. Cloville PD or the Weekend House? The police still aren't here. That makes me think there's unfinished business, and I don't... Oh. I assume... No, maybe it's just... Out of interest, if I go to these places...
Come to daddy, darling. We stepped into it, didn't we?
There's no, like, I can't give those to people. There's no component of doing that. I can sort of look at it, and that's... And he's done.
Gods, he's in even worse shape than the last time we saw him.
Well, Marty, aging is like that. And while we're at it, looks like you've put on a few pounds.
What? Who, me? Don't make me laugh. I weigh exactly the same as I've always done.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Back to the police station then, I guess, to see if I've missed something. Unless... This with all the imposing... This with all those imposing names must have something to do with Natasha, and thus with the threats too. Seeing Deborah shocked Marty quite a bit, I can understand why. I knew it's not going to be a routine case, but I didn't want to drag this feather duster into anything like this. Ibn currently busy with some kind of meat substitute business. That's what he and his assistant told us anyway. After the show, Ibn left the Tsar Club suspiciously fast. I'm going to click through all of these in case this triggers something. Tim the seagull, because of course he's called Tim. Scribbler Tim, real name Timothy Saltwater. He is a douchebag, a real nosy bastard, an annoying little shit. But still, I have to admit he is the best investigative reporter in Clawville. Back in the day, he had a big part in the Chicken Police becoming what we were for a long time. Real stars, cops. Oh, you can click on these as well. An old enemy who became a good friend over the years. He used to be a small-time criminal, but the underworld pushed him out. Now he makes the best coffee in the whole city in a rundown roadside rest area. Oh, and he also proved to be a rather useful police informant. Zip is getting old. He still has his connections. It's worth questioning him about everything, but time has had its way with him too. Oh, this is just general insight into the world. Altera. This is just sort of insights that we've had through conversations. The Hive or Roachtown, where all the bugs live. That's. You can go back and do the detective rank new guy. Okay. Let's go to Clawville PD.
I don't know, Sonny. What exactly are we doing here?
Let's hope we can learn something about Natasha and Ibn by sniffing around before we visit that weekend house in Flowerville.
We've already been there.
Learn something from Phyllis and Roy's.
Well, I wasn't exactly thinking about them.
Yeah, figures.
Maybe we've done this out of order?
How's it going tonight, boys?
Uneventful so far, Sonny. But now that you're rolling together again, I suppose we'll have some excitement to look forward to.
What do you mean?
Are you kidding? Last time you shot up a theater, and, if I remember correctly, each other.
That was a complicated evening.
Aye, sure. Complicated.
Bullet holes.
That wasn't us, right?
Not that one, Marty.
Yeah, honestly, sometimes I find it difficult to keep track of all the places we wrecked during our 10 years together.
Just 9, Marty. 9.
See? Office area, I imagine. Ha!
Did you ever notice how much bigger
You know,
I found
maybe
it, everybody.
all animals are equal, but some animals
It's
are
the
more
city
equal
crest.
than others.
Huh. So that's why our king's a fox and not a sheep or a bird, right?
It's maybe a little late, but you're starting to get it, Detective.
We've got a crane, a sheep, a lion, and a wolf. Crane, sheep, lion, 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 wolf. This is not a good method of doing this. Crane, sheep, lion, wolf. Crane, sheep, lion, wolf. Crane, sheep, lion, wolf. Not wolf. Wolf? Aha!
Hello there. What could this be? Maybe a piece of a painting.
And there's some kind of squiggle on it. The signature of the painter? Yeah, I can't make it out.
GG.
Got to lurk and do the stuff and thing. Good luck with the strayer, friend.
Thank you,
Right to lurk.
Thank you very much for the bits, Juji. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a nice lurk? Question mark. Is that what you say when people lurk? Have a nice lurk. Whatever you're doing, I hope you do it well, and I hope you have a nice time.
It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
So where does that?
Nice.
Yeah.
Where does? Other than the dead body, I guess I'm probably done here. If that's the case, because there's definitely nothing else. We're done here.
Stop staring at it. You're freaking me out.
Okay, I just like shoes.
Furry hell, Marty, I don't want to know.
Oh no. Marty likes shoes, everybody, question mark. Let's go back here now, we've got the painting. Can I...
What's up, Zip?
I wondered if I'd be able to
Quiet
ask him
night,
about
I
the
see.
painting.
And what's Timothy doing here?
That's exactly what I asked him when he wound up here. But yeah, he's a regular nowadays. He must be sniffing some kind of story about the hive.
About the riots? Have they reached here already?
I ain't seen nothing. More cops around, yeah, as you can see for yourself.
We're not on duty, Zip.
It's still the same. A cop's a cop. A lot come by, but besides beating up bugs, nothing much happens.
It will, Zip. I can sniff it in the air.
If you say so, Sonny, your sense of smell is better than mine.
Maybe once.
So, how about you?
Not a
As is
chance.
always
Sorry,
in this.
pal.
Timbo, go away, Timbo. I mean, I was here to sort of get the thing, and now I'm here again. Monica, Bosco, vending machine, police crest, office area. So it's just... We've got a strange list of names. You're probably gonna... I'm probably gonna be going back and forth between areas. And it's like... Did you ever play those find the thing in the image games? It's very much like that. It's a weird sort of amalgamation between point and click and a few other... Yeah, it's interesting.
So soon? That was fast. Almost a record.
I love her glasses,
Sorry,
by the way.
Mon. We're just here for a little, info.
When are you not here for that, boys? How about wish me a happy birthday for a change?
What? Is it your birthday today?
Of course not. Don't be silly, Marty. You know exactly when it is. We've talked about it a dozen times.
Yeah, of course I know.
Yeah.
So, could you help us with this and that?
Of course, boys, but be quick about it. I'm in over my head with paperwork and blood boils breathing down my neck.
We'll be quick like a hurricane.
Quick like a hurricane.
Guess who we met today in person, Mon?
King Hector III?
Even better.
Eva,
The one
welcome
who
to the chat. How's it
commands the
going?
king.
Wait a minute. Hobart Wessler?
Damn right. Hobart Ibn Wessler in the flesh.
Wow. And you're still alive. That's quite an accomplishment.
But seriously, have you heard that he wants to get out of the black market business? Allegedly, he's trying to clear his name with some kind of new meat substitute.
His name's gonna be rather difficult to clear.
It's a heroic and impossible venture.
I haven't heard about it, but it's an interesting addition to what I know.
Which is?
These are some
Evan's
fancy
been acting
chickens.
very strange lately, and he left most of his business dealings to one of his goons, Mickey. Also known as the Butcher, the Mongrel, and the Slayer.
So he's a dog
Yeah,
then.
we once had the pleasure of meeting him.
That's all I know, boys. I know it's not very much, but it's something, I guess. I'll keep my ears open.
Thanks, Mon. Listen, Mon, a reliable old friend shoved this into my hand. Could you take a quick glance at it?
Quite an imposing list. What could those numbers mean? It could be a date even, but no, this is something else.
That's what we were thinking too, and we got nowhere. But you see a lot of documents. So, is there anything
Bank
familiar
numbers?
about this?
Unfortunately not, boys. The names are imposing indeed, but based on this, it could be almost anything. The richest of the rich get together on all kinds of excuses.
Huh, it must be a secret cult.
It could be, of course, but also anything else. I'm sorry I couldn't help you more.
Ah, don't mention it, Mon. Thanks for your time.
Or, wait a minute. There is something.
Now, stop teasing us, Mon.
I'm sure you've noticed that all the names in the list are men, right?
Yeah, of course we noticed.
Thanks for the observation, Monica.
Don't mention it. I'm just a receptionist.
We saw a pretty good show at the Czar Club tonight.
Good for you, I guess. Natasha?
Natasha. She performed her new song. She also sang about why she called us there. Or rather, me.
And?
That's confidential, Dollface. Anyway, I can't help wondering about that woman. Her past is a mystery, and I couldn't draw much out of her in person either.
Women like her always have something to hide, Sonny. I think that's exactly what makes men fall head over heels for them.
I know another broad who's all mysterious.
Oh yeah? What's her name? I'll look her up if we have a file on her.
Marty, shut up.
Oh, you mean me, right?
All mysterious, full of secrets, and grace.
I didn't even hear that, Marty.
Do we have a file on a woman called Olivia Blackwig? She's currently working as Ibn Wessler's assistant.
We don't have a file on her, but there are a few Blackwigs that could be related to her. Mountain goat, crow, or caiman?
Crow, around 30 to 35. A very pretty socialite.
Maybe we have a catch then. Theodore Blackwig was a rather influential banker until he went bankrupt. He died a few years back, but his daughter could have ended up in the same social circles as Ibn.
And since they lost their money, she took a job as his assistant.
Yeah, it would fit the picture. But it's a big city, Sonny. There may be more than one Crow family with a Blackwig name living here.
Thanks, Mon.
I'm glad I could help, boys, as always. If it doesn't take a lot of my time, that is.
I like Mom.
We know, we know. We're not even here anymore.
Really a case of... I can go to every single person and just repeat the same conversation with them all. Okay,
Hey,
we'll
big
start
guy.
off.
Hey, Cox, what's up?
Hey,
Back here so
Cox.
soon? Did you get nostalgic all of a sudden, Sonny?
I'd rather be anywhere else than here, Bosco, but we're sniffing around on a case.
Hoo-hoo. Are you trespassing again?
Who? Us? What are you thinking?
Just an old case. Still open. Not official, but
Mika,
not
this
active
is my
either.
face.
We're not bothering anyone. You know, old habits die hard.
And my hat.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
I'm not used to
So,
this because it's in
how
reverse.
can I help you?
My hat. Nope, and I hit my microphone. He's got very hairy arms, but he's a dog man, I suppose.
Do you still remember Philmar?
Do
Bosco,
you
the
mean
dog.
Philip?
Why
Of course
Bosco
I
question
remember.
mark?
He's got quite the reputation with that Philmar alias.
We just met him. Small world, huh? Do you know what he's up to these days?
Yeah, as far as I know, he's investigating petty blackmail cases and sneaking after poor
I
bastards.
do love the egg
cheating
camera
on their
frame, thank you very
wives.
much.
Anything else? Did he get mixed up in something that stirred up a storm recently?
Yeah, I don't know about that. We haven't seen him at the PD for a while. He's usually a frequent visitor. Why? Did he run into some fishy business again?
Possible, Bosco. But I'm not sure he'd want to make the same mistake.
Wise decision.
Listen, Bosco, what do you make of this list?
Maybe it's the guest list of some fancy ball. These are some rather influential names, the ones I recognize anyway. Movie stars, politicians, a few names from the Council of 12 even, if I'm not mistaken.
You're not.
Are you blackmailing them? Because if you are, I'll gladly accept a nice big juicy bone in exchange for my silence.
Stop screwing around, Bosco. It has nothing to do with our case.
Which is what, exactly?
We're still not gonna tell you.
Listen, Bosco, what have you heard about that singer, Natasha Katsenko?
You mean that little bimbo fooling around with Ibn Wessler? They say she's the jackpot. But I've never been into cats, you know.
You couldn't be more racist if you tried, Bosco.
They hardly want to
Don't
talk.
misunderstand me. I don't have a problem with cats at all. I'm simply allergic to them. I can't stand being around them. I don't even take
Tapper.
cases with cats.
Good for you. I should have used that excuse myself.
Why? Is your investigation related to her?
What? No, of course not. We just came from her show. That's why I asked.
And what's she like?
Well, I guess your cat allergy would go away for the rest of your life if you met her.
Really? Maybe I'll have a go and see for myself one day.
Okay. Go to the shooting range and do some shooting.
Miss Jardine, one of the 7 female officers of the Clawville PD. Officer Barkman, unwavering cop and a slavering beast.
Blood boils in there, and I don't want to run into him.
I wholeheartedly agree, partner. Let's avoid the whole office section as much as possible.
This drink's bottle. It's pretty big. It's got times down the side, and I meant to drink a certain amount by a certain time of day. I'm only partially here while I take a tiny rest before work. Sheba, you are always welcome, even if you're going to work. I hope work goes okay, and I hope you're back again soon, as always. Shooting range. This is just more shooting stuff. We've done this. It's interesting how quickly that was. So why did the Catwoman have a safe that had, like, the animals that are above the rest of the animals? Time Lord with the wheel spin. Everybody, it's time to spin that wheel! I'm not going to put that much energy behind that every time. Boom. The music disappears because this is one of those games, and we've talked about those types of games before. It's time to spin that wheel. Let's go. Next hat. The next hat is Jester. We've had Jester already, so I'm going to give you a free spin. We're on Trilby currently. Third spin. Jester again. Come on. One of the ones that I've not had before. Oh my god. Come on. Party. Pirate or party? Rigged. It's not rigged, I promise. We will go. We're gonna say that's almost. My eyesight says party hat, so we're gonna go party because my camera's on for the first time, and it's a party. Da 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 da. Everybody, look at the party hat. But yeah, it's interesting that the Catwoman had a safe in her house with the families of, like, the animals that are, like, above other animals. This is such a cool feature. Thank you very much. I'll put. I need to figure out like the actual noise ticking in the background. But other than that, I think it's basically perfect. I'll try and think of, like, I could get glasses in the middle, but it would be a case of my head just being constantly behind them. Ibn, he's been acting quite strangely recently. Look at all those chickens. He's been acting quite strangely as if he's trying to withdraw from his own shady businesses to live a simple life with simple pleasures. That would be a problem in itself, but this just isn't like him. And this is more meat substitutes. We've got law, people. Meat replacement or meat substitutes foods made it possible to reduce meat consumption, predation, and domestic cannibalism in the whole wilderness. These products are widespread nowadays and are not only popular with predators, but all kinds of animals. Hector III, the Fox King. Hector III, or as most animals call him, the Fox King, is the third member of the Falwar dynasty. Although Clawville is a small state, its king is amongst the most influential animals of the wilderness, not because of the city's actual importance, but for the riches of its faraway colonies. If they're reducing cannibalism, why do they still eat children? There's a lot of moral questions in this game. I feel like we need to read some of these. Let's go back to the beginning. Places is an on thing. The Codex. The Chicken Police is a famous detective duo. Santino, Sonny Featherland, and Marty McChicken gained fame through a case the press called the Bloody New Year's Eve. They flew high for almost 10 years when a fatal brawl put an end to their legend. There is a series of novels about them by Meredith H. Marble. They had published 10 books over the course of 7 years before the series faded out of public interest as the Chicken Police itself. City of Clawville. Clawville's been an independent city-state for more than 900 years. During the city's foundation, 4 nations had joined forces represented by the 4 animal figures and the 4 hands on the crest of Clawville. In reality, the tribal alliance of the reptiles and the great insects clans had also played an essential part in the city's founding, but they never got to be represented on the crest. This gave birth to a political and cultural antagonism between the species. Clawville preserved its political autonomy and the dream that it's the only state in the wilderness where predator and prey of any race can live in peace. Hence the name, the City of 1,000 Colors. I'm intrigued by this entire world that they've built. The Wild Ones, 3 gods are revered in most places across the wilderness. They're the Great Wild Ones, who make up the holy trinity of creation, destruction, and silence. Arati is the goddess of creation. Tati is the All-Lord of Destruction, and Nefertiti is the genderless ghost of silence and nothingness, keeping the balance between creation and destruction in their never-ending conflict. The Great Fire of Clawville, Moses and Plato. Moses is a Tibetan sand fox and Plato is a palace cat. They're old viral rivals of Sonny and Marty, currently working at the Clawville PD's Homicide Division. Not long after the meat war and the following economic crisis in 893, a fire almost destroyed the entire city of Clawville. Originated in the Ratwell district, not even the River Thames was able to stand in its way. It was fiery hell incarnate, after which the city had to be built up again almost from scratch. What else? About the newspaper, the various countries where it's in the Averia is going to have birds. The 2-headed continent, Altera, may only be the second visit of the 3 continents, but it's the home of the most advanced and influential states of the world, like the Nautica, the Stoicism, Alveria. That's like the continent, Altera. And we did this page. Except these 2. Mongrel Mick the Marauder. Mick is one of the most infamous henchmen of Ibn Wessler, known by many rather scary nicknames thanks to his cruel nature. Sonny and Marty have crossed paths with Mick before, and it took a lot of effort to get out of it with feathers intact. Council of 12, although Clawville is a monarchy, the actual power and jurisdiction between the king are in the hands of the Council of 12. Almost animals think entirely, and the king himself is only a puppet and a symbol. The members of the council are the mightiest animals in the city after the king, employing not only politicians, but influential businessmen as well. It's very interesting to me that the Catwoman had a safe with all of their faces on.
Join the force, protect the crown, serve the people.
Get bribed, get beaten by a hooker, get fat.
Okay, I'm going to write that down for a future go live notification. Get bribed, get beaten by a hooker, get fat. Coming to a go live notification near you. I've lost my mouse, everybody. Why do I always do this? There we go. So I think that's the police station all talk to.
Don't
Vending
drink
machine.
that shit, Marty. It's bad for your health.
Sonny, you are bad for my health.
I mean, he's not wrong. That's basically everything here. That's basically everything there. How can there still be something there? Your mum's bad for your health. Bit harsh. What did my mum ever do to you? That implies there's more stuff to do there. Entrance the word.
Stop staring at it. You're freaking me out.
Okay, I just like shoes.
Furry hell, Marty. I don't want to know.
You wrote that down?
It burned into my mind.
What can possibly be... We did this. Why is it locked again? This should just be open, right? Crane, sheep, lion, wolf. How weird that you can trigger that repeatedly. Okay.
What are you trying to tell me, Natasha?
Nice.
Yeah, it really is. It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us. Come to daddy, darling. Come
Like there's
to
there's no, considering this is an inventory, there's no component of like taking stuff out of it. What happens here now that I've done this? Nothing.
Poor girl. How old was she? 20? 25?
Yeah, something like that.
What are we gonna do about her?
Nothing. We can call the police. Anonymously, of course.
We did that, didn't we? I'm sure we did. I'm pretty sure we did, but we're just going to do it again to make sure I didn't. I'm second guessing myself. No answer. I guess I did. Well, the police, it would probably be quite nice if you came here, maybe?
We stepped into it, didn't we?
390429. They're too long for... They're too long... Is there something by her head? A purse!
Anything interesting in there?
Thank you!
Yeah, I think there is.
I didn't see that. I thought it was the floor. I mean, that's the trick, isn't it? There's no eyeball on this bit, so even if you go into each zone, you that's what you spot.
So a piece of a painting? That's it? And what's that smear on it?
It's too illegible to be a signature. It could be anything.
Well, maybe Natasha can help us. After all, this is what you wanted to show us, isn't it?
Well, that's if we find her. She should be here by now.
True. Well, then what's next? How about we peck around town some more?
We could do that, but I think we should gather what we know and try to figure out where we can go from here. Bourbon in my office?
You know what?
Dolly, would
After
you mind
all
getting me a
this,
can of Coke, please?
I could use a drink.
Right answer.
Caffeine. Also, we're gonna take. What time are we on? No, we'll leave it till the interim. I have a special treat when we go into our next game in about 10 minutes.
SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities. But we must find out where it's from.
SN. Nobody we know, is it? You want me? The camera's not wide enough to put it. Dodge. I don't think he's gonna have it. We were just trying to get the cats, but it's not. I would need to go back on that, maybe in the gap, but not while I'm playing this. And everybody, the cat almost came on stream, but I now have another can of Coke. That's exciting.
It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
Dolly's cat herding out of the room.
We had no choice but to continue the investigation where it started. In that shady little apartment I called home. The only lead was the list Fillmore gave us, with all those imposing names on it. But what could it mean? And why did Natasha keep it secret from us? But most importantly, what did all this have to do with Deborah's death? The trail started to get cold, and so did the air outside. There was something unsettling in the black clouds, hiding all the stars. I prayed that they didn't bring an early snowfall. The night was already painful enough.
That's ominous. Less ominous when I look at my camera.
So,
I've got a party
what are we
hat
doing
on.
here?
Trying to calm down. I'll have a shot.
Sure you will.
And we're trying to put the pieces together, of course. Figure out what's next.
And what is next, Boss Bird?
Let's take a look at what we've learned so far. So, how did this whole case start?
Oh, this is interesting. I've not seen this bit yet. Okay, started with Lady Woman. Deborah is dead. Possible suspects, clues. How does this up here? Oh, it's like a thing. It's pinboard. I'm pinboarding. Can I just so yeah, strange threats. Okay. Natasha and the threats, but what's the connection? They make her suspicious. She is the source of them. They were clearly addressed to her. They weren't for her. They weren't for her. They were clearly addressed to her. Well, they must have been addressed to her, because why would it be on the dead body? That's because she's still alive. Is the source of them. They make her suspicious.
Yeah, the threats are meant for Natasha, no doubt about that. But there was something Natasha didn't speak about.
She showed it to us. She lied about it. She just forgot to mention. She kept it secret.
Natasha is terrified, and she's in real danger. But she kept this list hidden from us. It seems too important to keep it a secret.
Because why would the bird guy give it to me? Deborah. That doesn't take clues, does it? So that's definitely a person. What's Lewis got to do with it? Is Lewis on there?
But what could we do with this list?
Is Lewis on there? He has something to do with it, but what can we do with this list? It makes him suspicious. I don't think that's right. You may know something about it.
I know only one person who moves in circles high enough to know where it's from.
What a weird jump.
Lewis. We must ask him if we want to get out of this dead end.
How's that it? I might have just bungled my way through that, everybody. Was that good?
So, the card is, maybe a dead end. The piece of painting, too.
But the list Filmar gave us...
Exactly. Full of those imposing names. And I only know one person who moves in similar circles.
Lamar!
Yes, Marty. It's Lewis. Exactly.
Of course, it's Lewis. But where do we find the Bunny Man?
Well, since he owns this building, I'm hoping he's here. It's worth a call.
You know his number?
By heart. 555-932. I wrote it down in my notebook as well.
Told you the Bunny Man was
you are
sus.
a professional, Boss Bird.
I've completely... what did he say? Because I was reading chat. 555-932? Codex 555932, yeah. I was too busy looking at what Sky was saying. Dolly, I just handed you a bag of sweets. I was hoping for some of those sweets back in a bowl, possibly, like we talked about. But I just handed sweets to Dolly when she came and she wandered away with them and hasn't come back with them since. I'm concerned for the sweet safety, everybody. F in chat for the bag of sweets that I just gave Dolly. 5. Dolly sweets now. 9, 3, 2.
Hey, Lewis, sorry to disturb you again. Could you come over to my place? I have a question for you. It's very important. It's about a case.
A real case? With the chicken police? Of course, Sonny. I'll be over in a few minutes.
I like the
Thanks,
rabbit
pal.
man.
I owe you one.
Why Sky thinks the rabbit man is scary, I don't know. Holy shit, that was fast.
Thanks, Lewis. Again.
Oh, don't mention it. Besides, it was my big dream to help you with a serious case.
Well, let's hope you can help. What can you tell me about this list, old pal?
Well,
I have not watched Hoodwink.
These names, I know half of them personally. Maybe even more.
I knew it.
But I have no idea what kind of list this is.
here we go.
But these are all members of the upper class, politicians, business people. Oh my. Even the commander of the Royal Guard.
Damn.
But I really don't know what it means.
So, is it a dead end?
I'm afraid so.
No, not there. I don't think it's the bunny. Okay. Deborah Ibanez.
Deborah, the girl who came to me tonight.
Yes. She's a very lovely young lady.
Is he a...
Where did you take her after you two left?
Where she asked me to. To Flowerville.
Flowerville? Rochester Street 37?
Yes, exactly. Why?
Cluck.
Oh, they're back to not swearing
Something
again.
happened?
Nothing good, Lewis. Nothing good.
He blatantly did it. I'm coming around to Sky's theory in chat that Lewis is actually a bad guy.
This?
This?
Oh, my goodness.
Sex club.
I think
Come on,
we
sex
have a
club.
bingo, gentlemen.
You see, I also have one of these.
A card? Like this? Really?
Yes. It's a membership card to a very exclusive club.
Exclusive
How
sex club.
exclusive?
Very.
That's what I'm talking about.
What does SN mean, Lewis?
It's the sweltering Nile.
But that's a...
Well, yes, it's a...
There we go, yeah,
but
sex
it's
club.
Not like that. It's something completely different.
Calm down, Lewis. We're not going to tell anybody.
Thank you so much. It is rather embarrassing.
Listen, Lewis, how do we get in?
You want to get in? Well, if you show them this card, they'll surely let you in, but it will be obvious you're not regulars there.
We're used to that.
So, are we going to a luxury brothel?
Correct, Marty. Thanks for the help, Lewis. I owe you one. For the third time today, I think.
I don't know what you said to him, but after you finished, he almost immediately van disappeared.
Really? That's suspicious.
Or he had business elsewhere. It's New Year's Eve. Everybody's going somewhere.
I didn't see her after the show. If I'm not mistaken, she usually leaves when everyone else has already left.
What else do you know about her, Lewis?
Oh, not much. What everybody knows. She was a dancer, then a backing singer, then star, and then club owner.
We found out as much already. Do you think she'd fled the Stavonian massacre? That's why the secrecy.
Do you mean the massacre of the royal family? I'd say her accent is a dead giveaway, and her name too, though it's undoubtedly an alias.
So it's possible that she is a part of the royal family.
I don't think so. Nobody could have survived that awful night.
You're probably right. What should we know about the place, Lewis? Besides what they're dealing in there?
No, it's an
I guess it's the cat. I feel like that's a little bit obvious.
Place. Not everybody visits them for that, you know. Some animals just go for company.
I see. I guess it's mostly visited by the upper class.
Mostly, yes. The wealthy who have a taste.
Yes, of course.
We're about to go to a
Is it
sex
true
club,
what they
Benner.
say, that it's some kind of hidden stronghold of the royalists?
The Nile is a proud herald of the coexistence of all the species, yes, but stronghold? I don't think so.
But the place must be an eyesore for the separatists, right?
Oh, don't worry for the girls, Sonny. They can defend themselves quite well. The separatists wouldn't dare to go near the place.
Well, we'll see what they have to say about these two old cocks.
That was a little bit, equivocal.
Wow. Everybody, wow. We're going to a brothel and they've suddenly started using the phrasing, two old cocks.
May I ask what you have gotten yourself into? This looks serious.
It's complicated, Lewis, but nothing good. I can tell you that much.
Ah, is there anything else that I can help you with?
Maybe there's something. Good old Rabbit. I can always rely on him. Look, I'm sorry I dragged you into this, Marty.
Ah, don't be. I would have been bored to death, still be on that shooting range.
And Laura, what about her?
She's used to it. Every New Year's the same. You know, since that special one.
Don't say it.
A bloody New Year's. Yeah. So Laura's probably at home, waiting for me on the couch, staring into a candle and killing a bottle of wine. Or two.
You can get out of this any time. You know that, don't you?
If you start something, finish it, right? Let's just make it through alive, okay? Or Laura will bite off my head. Literally.
I'm on it, partner.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't have my volume up and that my family didn't just look at me weird. Well, I probably shouldn't have read that comment out loud if they're listening. Let's go to the brothel next week because I've just realized the time. We're not going to go to the brothel tonight, everybody. That's for next week. To the filtering Nile brothel. Save. So. No, I ran upstairs immediately to get ready for work. Okay, well, that's fine as long as we're safe. Hooray! Everybody, that was more chicken police. We're going to take a short intermission where we will be going to our Minecraft SMP server, the Frog and Chicken SMP, and we will be joining DollyWhiskers in a Discord call. And we'll just be chilling out, playing some Minecraft for the rest of the evening. This game is really, really interesting. I feel like I might need to give it some more time next week or maybe play some additional tomorrow. So watch out for a notification. I'll probably be playing this if it's not at my usual time for scary games. But yeah, so I hope you join me next week for more Chicken That Police, if not before then. And I hope you stick around. I'm going to do... Alright, I have to go. Haha, have a good day, everyone. Shiva, I hope you have a nice time at work. We're going to do the usual, and it's going to be on camera now, and I don't know how I feel about this. Everybody, I'm going to put the music back on, because we're going to go to the BRB screen in a second. Playing? Yeah, it's... Everybody... Friends, people in chat, thank you for joining me this week for Chicken Police. This is me like bookmarking the VOD before we go to BRB and start our Minecraft stream afterwards. So what I want you to do, everybody, I want you to unclench your jaw, because I constantly have a clenched jaw. I want you to remove the tongue from the top of your mouth, and I want you to drop your shoulders. Where's the middle of the camera? There's the middle of the camera. I want to tell you that after all this, after joining me for my face reveal stream, I'm glad you exist. There are many people seemingly going to work in the next little while, so I want you both to stay strong, everybody who's going to work to stay strong, and I'm super proud of you. Getting out of bed is hard enough at the best of times sometimes, and I hope you have a nice day wherever you're going next, and I will be alive for the next 2 hours playing Minecraft with Dolly, and so if you can drop in again, maybe see you then. We're going to go to the BRB screen.